it on the tee. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Ready. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Get it. From the gun, Richardson. To the left side and taken in by down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Pushed out to his right. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Come on. Pack the 60.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 2nd down, Richardson. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Here we go. Set. Liking 18.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. They'll run the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Colts. Terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing right away is Dart. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. A short one there to Bellinger.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd down and 5. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tracy. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jalen Carlisle is there on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down. Third and a yard. On the ground, he's right back to Tracy. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Could have depended on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill, but this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have that 1st down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's 1st and goal.
Say what you want about this group, Mike, but they certainly aren't scared. I mean, not only to go for it on 4th down, but the quarterback decides to throw that ball into double coverage and somehow still resulted in them being able to extend this drive.
Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he's in! Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. 35-yard line. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And third down coming up.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Taylor gets it out of the pistol. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's Richardson. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Kayvon Thibodeau in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. One final throw before the break. He'll take a deep shot for down. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Dart. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable second down.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Latu. There to bring him down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Here's a third down and 4. Throwing. Dart. He finds his tight end, Bellinger. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Giants.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
On first down, Dart. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And he will score! Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A second down throw for Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Again, running right, it's Taylor. And he brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Brings up second down.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, Richardson. He's got the big man, Mo Ali-Cox. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. I really like this play call here, Mike, on third down. Yes, it is the fourth quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up the first down.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Ready?
Here we go. First and goal.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. Now he takes off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
The 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Taylor going to try to pull his way in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's now 3rd and
2
goal.
plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here is 1st and 10. He'll run. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. The throw is Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
The offense having a tough time with this noise. It's 3rd and 6. Now Dart. Flush to his right. That ball intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
Okay.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Unlock Lions. Unlock Lions.
Cameron trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. A lot riding on this play. High game, final minute, 3rd down.
70 Lions.
They'll go with Taylor. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. This might be one final heave to the end zone. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. So on is Spencer Schrader in a huge spot. This to win the game. That's long enough, and it's good. On target from long range. So it's a win for the Colts. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the New York Giants. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And makes it across the 20 as his guys. Will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chill.
They'll start with a run by Tracy. Room here to run. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Play fake, and here's Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Dart. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing, Dart. Catch made by Slayton. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch,
that went out wide and intercepted. And the Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 38. Here's Christian McCaffrey. His pops was a Giant for 3 years. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And a powerful stiff arm that frees him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
And the 49er first down.
Now Purdy. But they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
A gain of 3 brings up second down. At the Giants' 30-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Touchdown! George Kittle, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Niners post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
The kick is good.
Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. His way forward. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
To throw now, Dart. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Now Dart. This is caught by Robinson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Got it. Ready?
Throwing his Dart. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far. While you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. Purdy. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
And the 49ers 1st down.
Here's Purdy. Buying time to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Throwing here, Purdy. And he holds it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Juwan Jennings in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this 1st half as the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 to score as we get rolling again here in this 2nd half. This will be fielded in the end zone, but he'll decide against bringing it out, so they'll take over at the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Purdy from the gun. And that's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Purdy now to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. Well, pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
That's good for a Giants first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 59 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
And goal at the 49ers 6-yard line.
They'll go again with Tracy. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up third and goal.
Here we go.
It's a quarterback sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Giants are back within a score. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Niners 14, Giants 7.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive first and 10. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way that pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you could actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Get set. 41. Watch out.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the fourth and final quarter. Out of the gun, Purdy. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Well, Charles, as a defender yourself who made a few of those plays back in your day, I know you know there's no better feeling than a pick six for a defender.
And the big thing is when you take it and you realize you're out there and you've got a great chance to score, not to get overexcited and have one of the yard lines trip you up, or the turf monsters, we used to call it, knock you down before you get to the end zone. That didn't happen on that play. He carried it home.
This will be fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. So it'll be a touchback, and that ball will be placed at the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They will look to flush the memory of that pick six as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the fourth quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. That's going to go as a loss of one on first down. Now a 2nd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running right.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. On 2nd down and 4. Purdy. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. I guess at the very least they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. He gets this down to the 3. Brought the power run out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. McCaffrey. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And his kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So there was a little meat on that ball, a little more than a chip shot considering the circumstances, but he's able to bang it home in what should be the game winner.
And the key was getting him into a good position to kick from. I mean, if that's a 52-yarder, you're going to have some anxious moments, but kickers nowadays, you give them anything under 40, and they're automatic.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
This ball intercepted. And the Niners are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. So the victory here for San Francisco. And this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. The veteran kicker Graham Gano puts it on the tee. And off we go from Lumen Field. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the... game's first snap.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Reload! Ready! Go!
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Escaping to his left. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Here we go!
On play action, Milroe. On the run to the right. He keeps it himself. And he'll get forward. Give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Ready!
From the gun, it's Milroe. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot. But that'll keep this drive rolling.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Cougar 19! Here we go! Ready!
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
RPO and a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 19-yard line.
Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. It is 2nd and 6 as we are ready to get back underway. On 2nd down, Walker, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
On 3rd down, Milroe. He's got it at the 7. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing is Milroe. He pulls it in around the 5.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Walker. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Throwing right away is Dart. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Pass over the middle, and it's incomplete. To the air on 2nd down. Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This is 3rd and 6. To the air again goes Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Dart's going to throw it again. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. To the air once more is Dart. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 9. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he will get into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now it's Graham Gano for the PHC. His kick is good, and the Giants come right back to tie it at 7. Much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 18. Card. Go.
Rego play action now with Milrow. Off he goes. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Go! 79 Bronco. Liking 8.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. Now it's Milroe. To get this complete, it's Cup again. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Milroe. Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. His kick is good. And the Seahawks get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On first down, Dart. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
On third down, here is Dart. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 9. Throwing is Darton. He'll get that complete. Right side, it's Bellinger. And the will get this one down to the 35-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
A carry here for Tracy. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second down at the 33-yard line.
To throw is Dart. Finding his tight end Bellinger. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second down, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 7. A run to start the fourth quarter, and here's Tracy. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on down.
This is one of those coaching decisions people are going to be talking about for a long time. You find yourself down 3, a field goal gets you level. Instead, you roll the dice and go for it, and you fail.
Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Warriors 70. Let's go now.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. Huff brings it in left side. He's got room past the 25. And we mark out up at the 34-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first down, it's Milrow. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
That'll be caught downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second.
For a Seahawks.
To throw again is Milrow. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. It's finally taken down well behind the line.
Yeah, so you can see the screenplay. The timing was just out of whack from the jump. So the key is, Mike, the running back has to stay in phase with his offensive line. If one of them gets out too fast or too slow, the back and the blocking don't marry up, and you see that's why he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
This one not quite on target. Set him too much, and that one falls incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long. He finds Kupp along the out route. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So the pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Eric Gray to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw.